welcome back to Movie Reviews with Cody, the channel where I go through my collection of movies and I tell you what I think about them. Today I'm going to be going over one of the greatest Western classics of all time, and in my opinion, one of the greatest movies of all time, Tombstone, which I have right here on DVD. As well, I have it on Blu-ray, and it is still in the package. And you might be wondering, well, why is it still in the package? Well, I'm keeping it in the package just because I like this little sticker that says, first time on Blu-ray. Also plays on PlayStation 3. That's right, Blu-rays have been around for this long now. But this movie, well, it came out in 1993. It is credited for being directed by George P. Cosmatos, even though he was not the first director on this film. Originally, it was Kevin Jarre who wrote the screenplay for Tombstone, but due to his lack of experience in directing and filmmaking, the studio kind of hated what he was doing, so they fired him and brought on George P. Cosmatos, who, according to the cast and crew, throughout the whole production, the dude was an absolute tyrant. Such a tyrant that Kurt Russell kind of snuck in and secretly took over the production to save this sinking ship that is Tombstone. And thankfully Kurt Russell did, because this movie is one of the best. It is, in my opinion, the manliest man movie to ever man movie in the history of man movies. I love Tombstone so much. This movie has a great cast of characters. It has a lot of cast and characters, a lot of recognizable names and faces, but the main cast is going to be Kurt Russell as Wyatt Earp. You have Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday. You have Sam Elliott, Michael Biehn, Powers Booth, Bill Paxton, and that's just like a few of the faces in this film, because like I said, it goes on. And these guys all do an excellent job in this film. And one thing I do like about this film is it doesn't slow down. I mean, there might be like one scene that kind of, hits the brakes a little bit, but it doesn't stay on that scene long and everything picks back up. If you don't know the story of Tombstone, which actually is a true story that happened in the Wild West days, basically Wyatt Earp and his brothers, they moved to Tombstone because they hear it's a booming business. They're retired. They want to make some good money. Unfortunately, they also find out that the town is being overrun by a gang called the Cowboys. So these brothers, they band together. They come out of retirement. They become lawmen again, and they start going after the Cowboys. And man, they do a brutal job of taking out these guys. There is a lot of gunfights. There is a lot of gut shots, a lot of headshots. I love the action in this film. I can't really say violence. There are violent moments, of course, with it being a shootout and stuff like that, but it is not over the top at all. It is not gory, in my opinion, at all. It is just very well choreographed, very well filmed. I cannot give this movie enough praise. I especially like the music. The music just sticks with the movie so well. I don't even really know how to describe it further than that. But yes, Tombstone, it is one of the greatest movies of all time. It is one of the greatest westerns of all time. Kurt Russell is so good as Wyatt Earp. Val Kilmer being Doc Holliday, he is absolutely groundbreakingly fantastic. Val Kilmer has the best memorable lines in this film that are still quoted to this day. And Kurt Russell does have some good one-liners, but they're not as memorable as Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday. Now, if you find this movie, I would definitely say buy it. It is worth every penny that you have. I'm not sure if it's on any streaming services or if it ever will be on any streaming services, but trying to find Tombstone, it is a little bit of a hunt if you like to go out in person and try to find movies like I do. But like I said, I highly recommend it. I suggest owning it, because it is one of those movies that after you're done watching it, you want to watch it again. If you see it like playing somewhere or like even on the TV, it is one of those movies you're like, hey, Tombstone's on. Let's watch that, because Tombstone is that good of a movie. All right, I appreciate you guys listening to my praise on Tombstone, and I will catch you guys next time.